Mrs. Dfflpff, 10. So Petey is to be married. All the plans are made. Everything is arranged. He is kept under fairly tight surveillance. But on the night of the marriage, things get a little lax. Everybody is drinking. He actually doesn't look like he's fairly resigned to his fate. It's like at this point, he is considered a brutal monster by all the people. He is half convinced that he maybe actually did rape the young woman that he was with, but he decides just kind of he wanders around. He actually wanders up to Prince Horkon's thing with half the idea of like, well, maybe I'll just kill him and then I'll kill myself or something like that. He's just so angry at where he is and angry that like, you know, that this is all this stuff has happened with his mother. But when he gets to Prince Horkon's room, he hears Prince Horkon, but he also hears a familiar female voice. It's the woman who he woke up with naked in that room, who claimed that he had raped her. And what he finds is that they're laughing, obviously in bed together, doing stuff. And they talk about their plans, and the plans seem to be at this point, Prince Horkon has kind of despaired, like, yes, he's a super physical specimen, but I'm never going to be able to shake him of all this, what he considers his weaknesses. So what he's going to have is he's going to marry this woman to him, and she's going to get pregnant. And once a child has been born, Petey will be done away with. There'll be a little bit of grief time, and then he will marry the woman, and they will raise the child as their own and raise it to be a proper ruthless prince of this kingdom. This seems to snap Petey out of it a little bit, because he's like, I'm not a rapist, and you know, it's like, and I didn't do any of that other stuff too. I just need to get the hell out of here, and I'm pretty much cut off from all the people of this land. So what I've got, I need to go and find my mother. So he tries again to escape. Unfortunately, Tartan was still keeping an eye on him, not enough to stop him within the castle, but enough to be quick in pursuit. He races up the very same mountain that Tartan had taken his mother to, and Tartan, who, you know, they have a back and forth, and he tells Tartan he knows that his mother's still alive, and that, you know, all this is like, it's like, yeah, well, I threw her off this goddamn cliff, and I'm gonna, if you're not careful, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. At which Petey goes, well, fine, you know, if it's going back there or going off this cliffside, fuck you, I'm gonna go off the cliffside. So he goes off the cliffside and whacks his head. Luckily for him, Tartan isn't the one who finds him. Instead, it's this band of wild women who, it's like, they take a look at him, look at his very handsome form. They're intrigued, pick him up, and carry him off into the dark. That is the end of number 10 of Mrs. Dfflpff.